nam odpowie swoje imię, będziemy zagadać mu pytania i powiedzieć mu małą wiewióreczkę. No i tutaj tego tylko zgadnąć. No i podchodzimy.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Next question.
All right. Next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A chaka.
X.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Tutaj tego właśnie nie będziemy mieli. Trzeba zagadać tego pośrodku rycerza, żeby odpowiedzieć mu. Trójkąt.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Keep out. Under construction.
So, how did you find an eye?
was a hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
How could I lure that hideous beast out?
Seems like a waste of money.
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns. That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Pick, pick, pickety pick. I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work. Pick the farfan berries and place them in.
A new kind of horn, but the same result.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you. Come into the daylight, you hideous beasts!
I tried again, but...
Whisper can...
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it! Ugh, these dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches!
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest.
Oh!
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye. You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order. Back away from the Crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order. You make up your mind?
Bye.
Make your move.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with hot air, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
He reminds me of our...
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
It looked like some type of broken lantern.
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display. He reminds me of our son. What wisdom can we share today?
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Well, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for night jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh, well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
How's that teeth whitening potion coming?
While we're still working on it, you can dip whatever you want in it for free. No guarantees it'll come out right, though.
What was your advice again?
Forget hunting down a beast. Prove your smarts by finding an alternate path.
Fare thee well.
May your brain be filled with knowledge.
Nic nie załatwiłem. No i pięknie. Piekarza.
Hello there, and good afternoon. If I do say so myself. Sometimes you roll the dice, and they all come up wenty. Even though the bridges are out, and my supplier has gone missing, I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish more people were that trustworthy around Daventry. Now, you fine strapping lad, how may I help you?
Yeah.
The sign read, ask us about our free samples.
Oh, custard! Oh, just like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
Was he trying to set the record for the world's biggest pie?
Yes, lad.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitter root. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella, like myself. And I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take part in the violence.
Good day.
Bye pie.
Ale po co ja tu mam wyjść? Kurczę, no. Dobra, my jedziemy jeszcze w tą stronę, gdzie nie byliśmy.
No one should notice one bell missing.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today. The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
No właśnie tutaj.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is starving.
What a peculiar trap.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away.
It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening. Someone had set the scene for a lovely... My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Bees!
I ruined the bees' day. That lovely meal. I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
This was on my bucket list.
You just prance.
I never waste food. I think that didn't need a bell. I never waste food.
You just...
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge. That
I think seems like a waste.
I wasn't strong enough to move that rock. the announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
Meat is not sweet. Therefore, Ulfie will not eat. Those are sweet, but only when cooked.
I never. That
Seems like a waste of money.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste. I never waste food.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you. Do squirrels count as hideous? Come into the daylight, you hideous beasts. Whisper can do it.
Gdzie ten mały piesek by ukrywać się? Aha, wcześniej. Nie, coś tam jest. Może w końcu coś mi się uda zrobić.
Ew, gross.
Dobra, to dynię załatwimy, bo ten skurczybyk może przepędzi
Seeing all these new recruits makes me miss.
wiewiórki. Tak.
Will the squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
Mamy dynię. Dobra. To teraz gdzie idziemy? Dynia, dynia, dynia. Dynia może się przyda na ciasto. Jakbym mu dał dynię temu piekarzowi, zrobiłby ciasto dyniowe.
Get out! Shoo! Get off that hay bale! Out of those flowers! Put that sack lunch down! No patch for you. You know why.
Weszły przez drzwi. Żebym mu dał dynię.
Oh, that's far too savory for my shop.
Nie?
These starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you can find me the sugar shrooms, she's all yours, for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
To ci coś dałem, tak?
Oh, that's far too savory for my shop. I handpick all my fruits, right from the merchant's catalogue.
Dobra. Może temu dużemu damy dynię do zjedzenia. Nie, duży jest.
Pumpkins are not sweet, so Ulfie will not eat.
Może czarownicą?
Now, give us one shiny gold coin and the beautiful blue flame lantern will be all yours.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him.
If I could bring the hobblepots something to hollow out and house that glowing blue candle, I could have that lantern for the price of one shiny gold coin, of course.
Yes.
Fare thee well.
May your shoes point you towards adventure and click whatever danger is near.
Bells are always good for a distraction or two. So picky.
Hey, Graham.
That didn't need a bell.
Please don't go around poking everything with that.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
Ale studnia. Tu jest ten...
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
Nie da się.
Worlds count as hideous.
Perhaps you could use that coin to buy Alfie a tree. Ludor uses those to summon bridges. Oh, a nose picker. Too bad Alfie already picked his nose. It's over there.
You poked?
I did not poke that. That didn't need a...
Seems like a...
That
And then you...
Well, if I thought it through, then yes. But no.
And then you...
Well, if I thought it through, then yes. But no. That...
Seems like a...
I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the craftsmanship of these traps.
You poked. Seems like a waste of money.
kombinować. Tu jest lina, co mi ta lina daje? Tu coś jeszcze jest.
All right, sugar shrooms.
O, owoce do rumu. To co, nie ma więcej? Alright. Dobra, no to owoce mam, no i co dalej? Chcę coś tutaj powiedzieć jeszcze. List.
Hey, Graham. Please be careful. These items are sharp.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Bye.
Trust that gut of yours. You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Chester, you stay away from those.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Ta-da! Chester, you stay away from those.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Astounding.
Had the bell. How about...
Interesting.
Chester, you stay away from those. So picky.
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
I've never seen purple sugar shrooms before. Hopefully these will still work. Now, if you pass me one shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant star shroom pie is all yours. I handpick all my fruits, right from the merchant's catalogue.
You poked?
No poke.
And then you...
Well, if I have thought it through, then yes. But no. That didn't need a bell.
To jest jak po angielsku się... Nie ma w ogóle tutaj...
Oh, a nose picker. Too bad Alfie already picked his nose. It's over there.
To jedynie na żabę mogę iść jeszcze, no i bo co? Już nie wiem. A jeszcze dzwonek gdzieś trzeba dać, kurwa.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beast, Whisper will find you. Do squirrels count as hideous? Come into the daylight, you hideous beasts. Whisper can do it. There's nothing quiet.